Well, Mary, I couldn't sleep, so I get up. I come in here and I'm, you know, just filling this room full of all my favorite things. Luckily, you're not one of them. I know that makes you happy, but I just happen to hear your little short, like your short brain, and it just tickled me. I hope you do. Just go ahead and get it going, girl. Get it going. And you better bring some proof because see, you don't have really much to stand on, and I think it's going to be great because I'll get to meet everybody that's used to, and I'll finally get to meet the faces to the people that I have come to love. Let me just, you really cannot get over the $1,500. I can't get over, you can't get over it. Good Lord, that, get over it for crying out loud. It wasn't your money to begin with. You didn't earn it, you didn't do nothing for it, just shut up about it. If you can't handle anything, get off the internet, period. I'm going to tell you something. I thank God every day I'm not as weak as you and that I know how to hit a power button if I need to. You unfortunately do not. You should have stayed on that short bus and went on back to school a couple of times. You understand? You should have went back 3 or 4 times a day. But bring your proof because I will, they will, and all the people that you say can't have a say in anything, well, they're all witnesses to you and your slanderous ways. There'll be a lot of people that get involved, and guess what? Like you said, I'm going to take my legal advice from you, isn't that stupid? When you said, yes, please sue me, because then I will get a free counter suit. Well, you know what? Get ready for it, because that'll be what happens. And you know what's so amazing is, with the rest of us, it's not about suing you for financial gain. For me, it's going to be emotional distress. You keep harping on. Let me say this. Let me be very clear. I'm going to have to repeat it daily, I guess. No one sent me to Florida. I lived there a long time. I know it's hard for you to recall the truth, but that is the truth. Your mother had just passed away, and that is basically where I was going. You take everything way too far, and I promise you I did not pee on anybody's grave. Now, I might on yours. Who knows? Maybe I'll become trashy like you. You must have a lot of experience in that, obviously, if you think someone would do that. I'm so sick of you praising people who are no longer here, but you walk all over people who are here. Like I've told you before, you need to be worried about those of us that are here and the people that you have slandered that are alive. Because, like you said, you don't need to get permission from dead people. Remember that, Mary. I do. You have slandered a lot of good people who are still breathing. Can't speak for those that are not with us. I mean, you certainly seemed to try when you didn't even have time to see if they could speak at all. Believe me, bring your receipts, bring your proof. I want proof of every word you said in your book, because you said in, I think it's the last page of the book, that you could prove everything in it. Well, get ready, because you're going to have to prove it, and you might as well do it then. Let's take over the courthouse for the day. I think it'd be exciting. And when it's all said and done, I'm going to tell you something. We will push and push hard that when you can't pay us for the time that you've wasted, well, you know what? You'll end up in jail, which is where you should be anyway. It's where you should have been a long time ago. A couple of times before 2004, we all know what happened then, don't we? A lot did, didn't it? Because I'm going to bring all that too, because it's here. I didn't get rid of nothing. Still holding things, because you know how I am. I always keep an ace in my pocket. Gotta keep it. Because I know idiots like you, I've been around. Been around a little bit longer than you. And I've been hurt. And I know to keep an ace, and I got it. I got my ace, and I'll bring it. And, it's going to be hard for you. First of all, to go, for me, I wouldn't have took the man's money anyway, even if it had been. But it would, I spent quite a bit down there. Even though I was there a short time. But I had a lot of business down there, and most of that business was you. apparently. I wanted to know some information, but sadly, they promised me they would never stop looking for anything, but they don't keep records, and there you got a little lucky. But they were very interested in you. I mean, they knew about you. That's why I originally went with the blessings of the rest of the family to find out. So, you know what? It was for my own peace of mind. And this will be for my peace of mind. So I'll make another trip wherever you want to hold court. And I'll be ready. And I'll be supportive of everything that I have said. I'll back up everything I've said. I hope you can. I hope you can. And I don't know what your fascination is with that man. I mean, it's really becoming obsessive and disgusting. You're an embarrassment to us. I mean, it's like you might as well just get naked and run through the streets hollering you want him. It's getting kind of sad. Um, Lord, I know I've drove a few things crazy in my life, a cat for one, but you, oh my goodness, you, you are every joke we ever made about being nuts. You know what you really are. You're a French fry short of a Happy Meal. You are just everything I could ever think of that just tickled us. You are pathetic. And I really look forward to this. It gives me something to do. And I hope you can pay because, people's time is very valuable. Unfortunately, yours is not. You've never worked. Well, and not in the last 20 or 30 years. You've never really been productive. You have nothing to show for yourself. All you can do is sit around and try to talk about dead people that are not here when you have done so far terrible things to those alive. And there's proof of it, Mary. You've left your trail. It may not be on your channel, which is going to look mighty interesting since everything's been deleted. But thankfully, it's going to get all packaged up real nice. And man, I hope you can afford that flight that Hat Man's going to have to take. That's a hell of a flight. He's going to have to countersue you. Well, I mean, he's got to recoup his money because then you're talking about you are really taking people's finances. And don't worry, you know I know how to present myself. I know how to present myself. I'll be who I was raised to be, proper, and I'll be everything that I need to be. And I will walk away from there feeling very good. My time on earth will be worth it. It's sad that you think that the one person that never talked or did anything, not to his, who knows what went on his little mind or his soul, I don't know, we don't know. But you just grab on to any innocent thing you can grab as a life jacket. How sad is that? How sad is that you hang on to if you and him were by a pool and you were drowning, you would take him down to save your own life. You would take any life down to save yours. But he would be an easy target for you, just as Roberta was. You just grab a hold of that wheelchair, pull him in, and hold your head above water. Well, you keep doggy pedaling, all right? Keep on doggy pedaling, because I can't wait to just tear you apart. And I know it offends you when I call you a little lying pig. Well, you know what the best way pigs look is with an apple in their mouth and on a barbecue pit. Kind of like the barbecue places that Catherine and I used to ride by and give, where she gave me my talk on not naming the child, any child, Bubba, and then name the next one Bubba 2, Bubba 3, Bubba 4, Bubba 5. You know what? It's just kind of, for Southerners, it's just a little bit of a slang. Now, I can't, that's me and her now. But what your mom and then daddy done, that's up to them. That was their life to lead. Make sure, though, you're ready. Pack it up. Get it ready. Because we are. And we always have been. And since day one, I was careful. I've been careful. Because, Mary, I knew you're a piece of trash. And I know what trash does. I truly do. and I know what to do with trash. So keep that in mind, and I look forward to it. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be more fun for us than it will be for you.